Hey, Mondays with Marc, Mondays with Marc. Hi everybody, welcome to Mondays with Marc. I'm Marc, and we are on your favorite YouTube channel, SmokeySteveAndMarc, right? Right? I hear everybody say right, that's so cool. Okay, anyway, how are you doing? It's so nice to see you, it really is. I was looking forward to this all day. It's been a rough, week, and it's only Monday, let me tell you. I think we told you before it's a busy week for us. Like everybody in the household has appointments this week. I have doctor's appointments. Steven has an MRI scheduled. Bandit has his follow-up vet appointment. It's just like crazy. And work has been an absolute nightmare. I'm still new to the medical field and working in it, and I am not familiar with all of the policies and the procedures and all of the new laws that came out in 2020 as far as insurance and this and that, and I'm just a bit overwhelmed at work, let me tell you. But you know what? I'm learning, and work will be there tomorrow. I can take care of it then, right? I'm trying to get to the point where I leave work at work and not bring it home with me, and vice versa, not take my stuff from home to work too. But it's happening. But yes, it is really, really nice to see you. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. This is the first, I guess, full week of normalcy for a lot of us after the holidays. We had a great holiday here. It was wonderful, and I hope you guys did too. So today's video, I thought we would just talk, chit-chat, and I know, like, if you took a look at the picture on Facebook or the thumbnail for the video, it says, "Let's talk." It's nothing negative, nothing at all. I'm not going to gossip or talk about this or that or anything. I just wanted to talk to you and about a bunch of little things. First of all, New Year, we have a new backdrop going on. This little temporary backdrop going on because I'm working on the permanent backdrop, which is all of our postcards. Now, this is the first time that I think we've mentioned it in months. We took down the postcards probably before Halloween, because we decorated for Halloween. We did. And for those of you who are new to us in the last couple months, we have a viewer challenge going on. And what it is we ask you to send us a postcard or a card from your hometown or your state or your country. And we'll read it on air when we get it. Like this one from, Sarah J., Yorkshire Dales. Oh, I remember getting this. And you will read it on air, and then we're going to make a backdrop out of it. And I have started that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going, this is a nice one too, Rhode Island. I know who this is from. Heaven Sent. Look, hi, Heaven Sent. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so I'm working on that now. That's my little craft project I'm doing now. And my thought behind it is I'm taking all the postcards, and I'm going to make them like my little making them into like a cityscape for the backdrop. And we already have quite a few postcards. Like, the box is full of postcards. I think the last count we had 33 states, U.S. states, and I think 8 countries. So, boy, would it be something to get all 50 states in the U.S. That would be really crazy. I would love that. But anyway, I'm going to make them into a cityscape, and because we have so many of them, it's going to be 3-dimensional so that we can move them around each week so all of them get to be seen all the time. So I'm pretty excited about that. And anyway, this is all a concept in my head, so you never know how it's going to turn out, but I'm hoping it'll turn out nice. And I got this product. It's kind of like rubber cement that I could adhere to foam core. I could put the postcards onto the foam core, and I can still remove them to read them because I didn't want to ruin them. And I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to mount them without permanently mounting them? Because I don't want to ruin them, right? So it's a really cool product. It's kind of like removable tape, but it's like a glue. But so anyway, I'll still be able to read them all and everything, and we'll still be able to display them all. So definitely, if you want to be part of the challenge, send us a postcard from your state, your town or your country, and we'll read it on air, and then it'll be part of our permanent backdrop, okay? So that's one thing in the works for the future, and thinking about the future. Oh, I just had to share this, by the way. I guess this is kind of a future thing. Y'all know how I like my villages. I do a Halloween one and I do a Christmas village, and really it's one of the things at the holidays that I do get a lot of joy from doing. It kind of lets me escape from the madness in my head. And after it's all finished, sometimes, you know, I can sit here and look at it. It's behind the camera right now. I'm looking at it now. And, you know, can kind of escape and get away a little bit and almost imagine you were there in a way, like a fantasy kind of a thing, you know, or a fairy tale. And it brings me peace of mind too, you know, it really does. I really enjoy doing it. And but I wasn't happy with the houses. I purchased them through the years, basically at the dollar store or Goodwill or something like that, and they're kind of mismatched and everything. They look nice and everything, but I remember years ago, I think we talked about this before, I worked for a company called Party Light, which was like home demonstrations of candles and little gift decor, and they had a set of houses that they released every year, and I had them all back then, and then life happened, and somewhere along the road they got lost somewhere. I don't even know. So stupid me didn't think of this before now. I went online and I'm like, I just searched them and they were there and I got them. Look, well, it's going to be an ongoing process. I'm going to maybe I'll get like one a month, and then by the time next Christmas comes, I'll have them all. But I got two. I got the coffee shop. It's so cute. And it's a nice size. It's big. It's not those little ones that I have from the dollar store. And I got the church one too. So I'm really, really excited about that. I wanted to share that with you. So next year's village is going to be really cool. I hope to have them all by then. I do believe there's 12 of them total, but I'm not certain about that. I'm looking for the general store right now. But anyway, I don't even know why I shared that with you. I think because I take you along with me, you know, decorating and everything, and you know how much I like villages, and I was just super excited about this kind of thing. So anyway, I got those, and so that's in the works for next year. Every month I'll get a new one. Oh, I'm so excited. And speaking of the future too, I was thinking about the channel, and of course we had such a fantastic year last year. When I came and joined the channel with Steven, it was definitely a hobby, and I never dreamed that it would grow the way that it did. And I don't mean by like subscriber base or views or that, although that is definitely part of it, but the relationships that I have formed with people and the friendships that I have made and the support that I have personally been given from all of our friends out there. It was such a blessing and something that I'm very grateful for. And moving forward into 2020, I hope that we do as good as, if not better than last year. We have a lot of things that we're planning for the new year, some new segments, and you know, we're going to keep our old favorite segments, you know, but some new things that we'd like to unveil. And like, I'm not talking necessarily about like being professional. Like I think that, in my opinion, some of my most favorite YouTube channels are the ones that are similar to ours in the way that they're amateur. They're, you know, they're not overly processed and this and that, you know, and I like that. I like that feel. It feels a little more personable to me than ones that are like super like tweaked, if you know what I mean, look real professional, you know, almost like you're watching a movie kind of. So, you know, I already did get a new camera, and to me, it looks the same as the old one, but I don't know. I'm not really a technical person, but I would like to get a little bit better with our videos. I'd like to maybe, I don't know, like add some graphics or maybe some text or something here and there. But that's really about it. I don't want to get like over professional with anything. But I'd like to know what you think about that too. And specifically with Mondays with Marc, I was thinking, well, you know, in what direction would I like to go with Mondays with Marc? You all know, if you've been following for any amount of time, Mondays with Marc, most of the time we do hands-on things. You know, we do like crafting or cooking, or we're out in the garden, or we're doing hacks and tips and things like that. And I thoroughly enjoy doing those things. I really, really do. And like I said about the village, doing crafting or DIYs, or if we're building something, or even out in the garden, it does bring a sense of peace to me, and it does bring a lot of joy to me. And my hopes is that that comes across in the video to you too. And if even for 15 minutes or so, perhaps you can take a break with me, and you get some joy out of it as well. So I was thinking of the direction that I would like to go with Mondays with Marc. Obviously, staying with those type of things, and I would really like to get your feedback. Is there anything that you would like to see more of? Is there anything that you would like to see less of? Definitely, you know, like you don't like gardening, maybe less gardening videos. Maybe you don't like the crafting, maybe you do, I don't know. Or if you have any completely new and different ideas, I would love to hear that, because I have a few ideas in mind, and you know, that I'm going to kind of unroll in the next few weeks or so, with some different segments and stuff that I think might be very interesting. As you know, we have a very, how shall we put, eclectic channel. You never know what we're going to do or say. And I think that's part of the fun of our channel, and part of the attraction of it, that it's not like we're not a weight loss channel. You know, we're not a crafting channel. We're not a mental health channel. But we kind of touch on all that stuff, and some days we just sit here and share our day with you. And so anyway, let me know what you think specifically about Mondays with Marc. Right now, we're just going to keep it the way it is until I get some more ideas from you guys. And like I said, I have a couple new things that I'd like to unroll that I think you may like. But if you have any ideas, please comment below, or shoot me an email, you know, and say, hey, I was thinking this might be good for you, or hey, maybe you shouldn't do this, or maybe I'd like to see you do that. So I would really appreciate that when you have the time, if you have the time. If not, that's okay, I'll still be here, right? But anyway, I think that's really all I had to talk about. It's the beginning of the week, so I don't have much to report about how my week went. Our weekend was good. It was hectic. We took down all the Christmas decorations inside and out. The tree's gone. So it's like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, a breath of fresh air. The house is clean. There are no, you know, Christmas decorations everywhere. There's no cardboard boxes. Well, there's a tiny little cardboard box over here, if I have to be totally honest, because now I have to figure out what to do with the old village. I have about 20 tiny little porcelain houses that I'm not keeping. So Steve and I discussed it. I think we may donate it to Goodwill, or I don't know, maybe I could sell it on eBay or something. I have no idea what to do with it, but that's why there's one box there. I still have to pack that away. Well, anyway, I think I have talked your ear off enough. I believe so, because you know how I can get going, right? It was really great spending time with you tonight. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me, you know, yap on. Definitely, please like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. I pretty much take care of the Facebook page, and I try to keep it pretty interactive and interesting. Check us out on Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc. All of our contact information and our address is listed below. And once again, thank you for spending time with me and Mondays with Marc. And remember, stay positive, everybody. We'll see you next time. Ciao!